Now, I want to talk something about music and its relevance in the society that we live in today, and even before. Music plays a very important uh, space in our community and in the world at large. Now, music, even the Bible says that even in heaven there are angels that praise and worship God. There is music everywhere. And music is a rhythmical coded language that passes information, and it causes somebody to move rhythmically according to the systems or the beats of that song or the music. However, there are other issues that come up due to the item of playing music. For example, music connects the people together. It brings people together. It can help people feel understood and express themselves. It can also create social cohesion and bring people together through shared interest. The same music can still disconnect people and put their heads at loggerheads, and they can still cause chaos. The same music that connected people is the same music that can disconnect people and cause chaos. Music influences the mood. Mood is a creation of a feeling, and music can affect mood and inspiration. It has a spirit of inspiration and affects the feelings of the person who is getting or hearing the music. It can also help people cope by encouraging them to express themselves through movement and dancing, as I've mentioned. Music shapes culture, or music manifests the culture. Music is a social phenomenon that people use to shape their own environment. It can also express their values, attitudes, and self-perception. So with music, we can be able to learn and understand that this is the culture of that particular society or that community. Now, music is also has been used by political institutions, government institutions, to express their agenda and support their political ideas. It can act as a form of a protest, or the same, to deliver a message contrary or against the authorities that be. It can be used to shape or to educate and share ideas to the society. It can be a venue for education and idea sharing. Music can enhance emotional well-being. Music can have a therapeutic power that enhances emotional well-being. However, the same music can arouse tension in an individual to start causing chaos within a community or create enmity between one and the other community. Now, the main reason why I have brought this is for the people to understand that the music or the song that has been introduced, Mapanga-Le, is a music that goes against the norms of the society. And these are the reasons I have brought in, so that we will be able to understand exactly the message derived from the kind of music. And remember, historically, most battles and wars have been initiated, all clashes, most of the clashes, remember the former genocide in Rwanda, Uganda, and even Kenya, most of these incidences occur because of they have got a power behind it, and that is music. Ask any military personnel, ask any police officer or any traditional authority, whenever they have anything to pass across which excites or encourages them to go to war, music has been one of them to pass the message. Now, on that note, I want us to look and listen keenly to the music of this Mapanga-Le that has been introduced to this generation, and what message is it trying to deliver, especially in this time when the government or the authorities are grappling with finding a solution to stop femicide. And this is supposedly coined music in the sense of love. Listen to the music and let's get talking.
Oh, yeah. Kama umewachwa achika, baby megongewa gongeka, teksi melengwa lengeka, ati umeshikwa shikika, tunaenda na daia na kuna staff flani mista kikusikia, inapiga X mapanga
Mapanga-Le, 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 Mapanga-Le. As I say you keep me, then you take it back. Malisa ya tumbo.
Now, when we look critically, this new dance style, which is currently sweeping the TikTok and dominating the dance floors of the country, especially social media on all aspects, it has taken Kenya by storm, with many impressed by its simplistic moves and some disturbed by its sinister connotations. The dance style, which as usual emerged from the back streets of Eastlands and quickly made its way online, is dubbed Mapanga-Le, a street corruption of the Swahili word for a machete, which is a panga or a sword. Now, the style involves two dancers dancing while facing each other. As they move and wiggle, they also lower themselves rhythmically down, and while using their arms, they mimic the act of someone cutting up their dance partner with a panga. Remember, a dance is joy. Now, when it involves a machete or a panga, it means that the dance has simply gotten back to a war or destructive force. Now, at what point do we have this love session getting into a fatal incident? There is a love turning into fatalities. Now, the Kenyan artist Zendiambo, the mind behind the viral Mapanga-Le dance sound, has strongly defended the controversial trend amidst widespread criticism. The dance, which mimics chopping motions with a machete, has sparked outrage due to its perceived violent undertones, with critics linking it to rising femicide cases in the country. Now, there is a word that had to reach Ezekiel Mutua, who is the CEO of the Music Copyright Society of Kenya. And I wonder why, before the lyrics are released into the society for consumption, the same institution is supposed to go through them and censure them and confirm if it is right for the community. And that is the work of the Copyright Society of Kenya. So this CEO hinted at a possible ban, saying, "I am inundated with the complaints about the Mapanga-Le dance, the challenge on TikTok. I have reviewed the clips and I agree that this kind of content normalizes violence and is misgymnastics." My question is, how long will it take for Ezekiel Mutua to act? When you listen to what Zendiambo, the creator of the Mapanga-Le sound, defending himself, this is what he has to say. In his defense, the creator or the father of this dance says, "Venye dance challenge ya moonwalk ilitolewa, did people go to the moon? Ni mtu asiniambie kitu." I want you to get that spirit behind this. Mtu asiniambie kitu. No one has forced the dance on no one. Kama haikubambi, keep off. Hacha kutuwekea jam na sijui netizens, sijui citizens. Somebody tell them nimesema they should get a life. Now, that is the message from the creator of that song. Indeed, when we hear that conversation by itself, it simply tells us that it's a rhetoric conversation, is a response of rudeness and misgivings in the society. And that tells you the spirit behind the song is not a spirit of harmony or peace or love, but of war. Now, here are some songs that have been used as anthems in Kenya political protest. Daima by Eric Wainaina, which was Daima Mimi Mkenya. That was a good song. We have Anguka Nayo, it has been used politically. Utawala Nikonja, it has been used politically. Kudade, furthermore, it has been used politically. And the Didedile, Godha, it has been used politically. Now, these songs have been used to express a range of emotions, including rage, resolve, mourning, patriotism, solidarity. The songs are a response to the government's failure to exercise prudence in spending amidst growing debt and high cost of living. However, this Mapanga-Le song is now coming up at the time when there is a rising case of femicide. Remember, a dance is a response to a joyful reaction to a rhythmic movement in a particular song. But how it turns out to be the neck chopping and cutting of people when it was love, it surely corresponds with what is going on in the society. I want to refer to the National Cohesion and Integration Act, Cap number 12 of 2008, Section 62, Offense of Ethnic or Racial Content. Subsection 1 says, any person who utters words intended to incite feelings of contempt, hatred, hostility, violence, or discrimination against any person or group or community on the basis of ethnicity, race, commits an offense and shall be liable to a conviction, to a fine not exceeding 1 million shillings, or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 5 years, or both of them. Now, this is very important for us to all understand that the society is grappling with issues to do with femicide, hostility, and anger, and this is not the right time for the youths to come up with a song, Mapanga-Le. But for those who have gone through battles and wars and civil crises, we all understand that we don't need this kind of songs in this country. Ask the Rwandese and the Burundians, they will tell you what songs have done in their lives. Ask those who were here in 97 in this country, they will tell you what songs have done. This is not the right time to play this kind of songs. At the end of the day, we have so many love songs that we need to hear, and praise songs, and even traditional songs that we need to hear.